Can't live with them?
Can't live without them. Let's just plop in. Hello and welcome back to Potty Mouth, the show where the jokes are dirty and our minds are dirtier. I'm Aaron, this is Blake.
How you doing?
And today on the podcast, what you can say to women and what you cannot are two very different things.
Yes.
Every guy in the world has always heard the term, does this dress make me look fat? Am I putting on a little weight?
Yes.
Every guy has heard these questions. And so what we're here to do today is help you avoid those pitfalls and how you can kind of expect when it's coming. Blake, tell me your worst incident with this. But first, before we get into anything, I have a story for you.
Okay.
Because it's insane and you won't believe me.
I don't believe you now.
I know, exactly. Okay, so here's the story. 100% true. Okay, by the way, if you're wondering why champagne is here and you watch the 100th episode and we also have the champagne in this episode, it's because we're filming another episode after the 100th episode, and we're drinking champagne. Because why not?
We didn't finish it before.
If you haven't seen the 100th episode, it's basically a countdown of our top 5 funniest moments in Potty Mouth Season 1. Go check that out. Link in description below. It's a funny episode, and we're wearing tuxes, eating some cake, and drinking champagne. So anyway, on to my story. Okay, so
anywho,
I was out with the production team shopping for supplies for the show.
Okay.
All right. And along with that, we were shopping for the champagne and the cake and all that kind of stuff, right? So I told them to go to Party City. I don't know if that's we can say that or not, but whatever. They went there to that party place.
Okay.
And I went to Meijer to get some different supplies. Like I bought the alcohol and stuff like that. So I'm there and I walk in. And I walk past this lady, and I kind of like take a second glance, and I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. I walk in. You know how Meijer has, there's 2 sets of doors, right?
Yeah.
You walk in the main door, and then there's, the carts, and then there's the actual main door.
Yes.
Okay. So this lady was standing in that little, atrium.
Okay.
Okay. So I was in there. And I was walking past her, and I stopped. And I got in the store and stopped. And then kind of looked around, and she was walking in the store behind me. And I looked back at her, and I saw she was a bigger girl, and she had a little bit of cleavage, right? And so I looked back at her cleavage, and swear to God, she has a baby python coming out of her shirt, sitting on her breast.
What?
Swear to God, I'm not even Scout's honor. Wait, is that Scout's honor? I'm not joking. I was walking in the store, and this lady, she has bigger boobs, and the python is sitting right here, just curled up, and then his head's down here, walking in the store behind me.
That poor snake.
That poor me. We've already talked about our biggest fears.
I know.
It's that's the equivalent of a clown. You walking into it, opening a door, and a clown standing there right in front of you. It was freaking scary. And so I had to go down. I went down to the produce section. I was I'm gonna get out of here, and I turned down the produce, and she followed. She's going there too. So I don't know what to do. So I just run, and I literally, I'm not even joking. I am a 23-year-old man who ran through, 22, almost 23, ran through Meijer like a little pussy.
Hey, you are what you eat.
Thank you, because I am deathly, and I mean deathly, afraid of snakes. It is not a joke. I am terrified of snakes.
I'm sorry, that's funny. That's hilarious.
You. All right.
But I will say, okay, come on now. That's funny.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Now that it's over.
Now that it's over, it's funny.
It's funny.
The fact that I ran from a lady with a snake is kind of funny. Because a baby python, it's not going to hurt you. But...
snake!
Anyway.
That's like a little clown coming through or something.
For real, just a clown walking in the studio.
Yeah. I literally, if there was a clown that popped out of there, I would like jump. These
You
glasses
couldn't-
would fall.
You couldn't know.
I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
You just back up.
I'm like, Aaron, you move at all, I'll kill you.
It's like, oh, Blake! No, I'm kidding. That kind of scared you a little bit, didn't it?
It made me jump a little
Oh,
bit.
man. Anyway, okay, so how to help you through the pitfalls in a relationship. Have you ever had an experience where the question was asked and it started a fight and you knew that it was something that you should not say to a woman, but it was too late? You already said it.
Did it start a fight? No.
Okay.
But thankfully, I was with the right girl
Okay.
for that. So talking about how, this weekend, I'm actually going to Chicago for a bachelor party.
Right, you told me that.
Yeah. So, during this time or whatnot, Betsy and I were talking about, plus ones because, can you not hear me?
They didn't hear you, so I wanted to make sure.
Can you hear me now?
They can now. Yeah, they're sorry. Sorry, we got it. We fixed it. Go ahead.
How about now?
You're good.
Good?
Yep.
We're
solid.
good?
Solid.
Solid. And Hoosiers. So,
Sorry, go ahead.
So Betsy and I were talking about how, I was like, we're not going to be each other's plus ones for the weddings because she has her brother's wedding
Right.
and I have my best friend's wedding and I'm the best man in the wedding.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I'm not going to be able to be, I can't miss that.
Right.
Right. So we were talking about it and she was like, my roommate ends up hearing all about it and goes, oh yeah, well, he's probably just going to have to go get another girl for his plus one. And she goes, hey, you know what? That's fine as long as she's uglier than me. And I kid you not, I was trying to be sweet.
Oh no, Blake.
I was trying to be sweet.
Oh no, Blake.
Luckily, she knew that.
Okay.
I was very confident. I was looking at her straight in the eyes. You're Betsy right now.
I'm Betsy. Okay.
And I said, baby, there's nobody uglier than you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
Blake.
bad. That was bad. And literally, after I said it, I was like this. I literally was just like, retract. By chance, did you not hear that?
By chance, you sitting right across from me, did you not hear that? Oh, there's no way she didn't hear that.
I was like, well, wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant.
Did she call you out?
She did.
Yeah,
But-
because that's Betsy. That's what she does.
Oh, she was cracking up. That was the thing, though.
Fortunately enough, he's with a girl
Yes.
that is very understanding of that kind of thing.
Oh, my gosh.
And
plus, like-
anybody else, you would have been creamed.
I'd be sleeping on the couch.
Or outside.
Yeah, probably.
You
I'll be sleeping in my car.
probably wouldn't even get the couch. Be like, no, get out.
Shoot, my apartment, you go home.
That's bad.
That's
really bad.
It was really bad. And like the whole time I was like, hold on, you know what I meant. And
if you said that to you know who.
oh, no,
my God.
actually no, just literally anyone else that I dated. If I would have said that,
it would have been bad.
Like Betsy's 1 in a million.
Hell, my wife is pretty understanding, but if I said that,
Yeah, like I said, Betsy's 1 in a million. Don't ever say that. Think about what you're about to say.
no. Here's the deal. Our goal is to help you through the pitfalls, not harm you. So we're gonna help you by Blake and I demonstrating a small example on what to avoid.
Okay.
For instance, Blake, what should your response be? I'm just going to ask you the question, and you say the response. Blake's not very good at this, but he's good enough to know these answers.
I'm not very good at it. So,
Does this dress make me look fat?
no, not at all.
See? He didn't even pause. As a guy, you have to have it ingrained in your brain that when a girl asks if she looks bad in something, the answer should always be no. You look wonderful. You look beautiful. You look
Yes.
immaculate.
Yes, because here's one thing I figured out very quickly because it's very hard for me to lie.
Don't be honest. Sorry, in that situation.
It is very hard for me to be
Have you told a girl she looks bad in something?
No.
Oh, okay.
So what I did say though is instead of saying like, no, that dress doesn't look fat, like you can tell it on my face if I'm lying.
You don't lie very well at all.
No. So instead I go, babe, you look beautiful. And that's it. Like, babe, you look beautiful in that dress.
Not denying the dress, but admitting that she looks beautiful.
Yep.
Smart play.
Yep.
That is a veteran right there, folks.
Veteran.
Veteran. All right, you asked me one.
Babe, do her boobs look real?
What girl? What boobs? That's straight up.
Well, that girl right over there.
Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, I know you gotta deter it. If she points to her, that's the tricky one. That's the tricky one. Blake threw a sidebar in there trying to trick me up.
The reason for it is because I had that incident.
Where some girl pointed out another girl.
Betsy pointed out another girl. Now, here's the thing. She doesn't care.
That is not fair. That is not fair.
It's not fair at all. But when that happened, I
Run.
looked at it and I said, I was like, I mean, I don't know. I was like, I actually wasn't paying attention, but okay. And
What did she say? Her boobs?
it's like, her boobs look too perfect to be real. It was like, and she looked at me when she said, basically waiting for me to respond. I go, first one, I said, who?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not nosing. It was a wet t-shirt contest.
That's not fair.
No, it's not at all.
Because you know the answer is they look pretty nice. I don't care who you are. I don't care what relationship you're in. A wet t-shirt contest and some perky boobs that have the nipple just pointing out of the white t-shirt. You know that we think those look really damn good.
You know what I noticed very quickly?
What?
Is when she got poured on water, the first time that she got water poured on her, it was just her boobs. Nothing else got wet. And literally she was waiting there still waiting to get wet. She didn't feel it. You could tell she did not feel it. So you know those aren't real.
You know those are fake. But man, wet t-shirt contests. The good old days.
But yeah, so
actually, my wife and I have a kind of a weird deal where like we are not afraid to admit if another person's attractive. Like it's like, do you find her attractive? And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, she's not bad look. She's not perfect, but she's not bad.
you know what I always say to that?
What?
Yeah, I could see where a guy could find her attractive.
Yeah, that's your get out of jail free card right there.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, I could see where people would find her attractive. Not my type, but
exactly.
that's your win. You have
Instantly
to you
going out of
have
that.
to say it with, she's not my type, but yeah, she's societally speaking, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't even have to go with that part. It's like just saying, I can see
see
where
it.
someone.
Yeah.
But, and if she wants you to like elaborate, then you say something like that.
Yeah, it's like, it's not my type, but
She doesn't need the whole explanation.
Right. That's the key. Damn this champagne. Minimize. You need to You need to minimize. You need to
All right, go for it.
God damn it. You need to minimize what you say.
Yep.
Too much can ruin everything. Short responses, quick answers to every question. And here's how you can tell when they're trying to catch you. Anytime they ask a question where you think in your guy dumb brain, you could be like, she should already know that answer. It's because she does know the answer. And she wants you to agree with her answer.
Yes.
But the tricky part is you don't know what she's thinking. So you have one of two options. You say yes and chance it. You say no and die. Or you say, like, there's no good answer. So what you have to do
is not Family Feud.
Yes, but give a vague answer. For instance, instead of yes, say I don't know. Instead of no, say maybe. Instead of maybe, say I don't know. Sure, I guess. Not my type. These are all vague answers that can get you under the wire without setting off the claymore. Not even a word. Just a really simple phrase. These are things that will keep you safe and protected all of your years in relationships. Now,
Fellas,
granted,
play dumb.
oh God, yeah, play dumb. That's the key. That's the key. For those of you girls that are watching, we're probably right, but you can tell us if we're wrong, and chances are you're right. So,
Right every time.
you're always right.
Always right.
Always right, baby. And guys, that is how you survive. That is how you...
always wrong.
If you are always wrong and you agree with everything she says, that is how you are always right. With that being said, that's all for this episode of Potty Mouth. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you get your podcast, iTunes, Spotify, or watch it here on YouTube. If you're watching it here on YouTube, make sure to like this video so we can keep bringing you fun, good content like this. With that being said, that's all for this episode, and we will see you next time on the podcast.